Hey, it's John here from John Still Runs. Have you ever wondered as a runner, when is the best time to lift weights? Now, lifting weights is something I think very important for the aging runner particularly, but also for the younger runner that wants to improve their muscle power. So when do you do it? If you're running most days, how do you time your weight session? I'm not going to talk about what to do in the weight session, but rather when to time it. So today I'm about to go for a Garmin Daily suggested workout, an anaerobic capacity workout consisting of 8 1-minute surges with 3-minute recoveries. I won't call them sprints. That's a different session altogether. This is going to improve my anaerobic capacity, that point in which my lactic acid increases to a point where I'm not able to utilise it or dissipate it. It's going to push my lactate threshold up and improve my anaerobic capacity, my ability to tolerate lactic acid. So that's a faster run, and so it's probably not a good idea to do too many squats or lunges or maybe deadlifts. But maybe it's appropriate to do some weights exercises. I'm doing a little bit now, probably more as a warm-up to get my muscles ready for the run that I'm going to do in about 20 minutes or so. So when is that good time to lift weights and do a decent weight session that's going to tax your leg muscles, particularly your quads or your hamstrings, your glutes? Probably not the afternoon or the morning of when you're going to run vigorously. If it's perhaps an easy session, then I think a certain amount of weights, resistance training is probably not going to adversely affect that run session. Because what's the most important thing, of course? The running. But resistance training is important, particularly for the aging runner. We're losing muscle mass as we get older. After about the age of 40, it's a bit sad, isn't it? But that's the truth. So resistance exercise is so important. I try to get some weights in most days actually, but particularly light weights on the day of a run. So I've already done a few little bicep curls, shoulder presses, some squats, and that's going to help me activate my muscles for the run that's going to happen soon, but it's not going to fatigue them terribly much. If you're only running 3 or 4 times a week, then perhaps the days in between would be good days to do the resistance training session, particularly if it's working the muscles to the point of fatigue. So just a little bit of an idea of when to time your weight session or some other vigorous exercise in which you're using your leg muscles on the days between, or the morning or the afternoon opposite to when your run is. And if it's a light weight session, then why not do it just before your run? It might just actually help you run a little bit quicker.